You're listening to Forge Theater Labs,
a podcast devoted to exploring theater history. Where does that idea come from?
concepts in storytelling.
Is anything that original?
Isn't that just an assumption?
And the creation of theater from behind the scenes.
How do they even do that?
This is Forge Theater Labs.
History, innovation, perspective.
So, keep hitting A.
A, Samus?
Aristotle, you have the buckshot. If you had the laser, it would kind of retract if you keep hitting it. But with the buckshot, you can do rapid fire. So, hit that button. A.
And the point of this exercise?
Badassery?
It's all spectacle, and you know how I feel about spectacle.
Yes, I know. Your elements of drama in order of the most important. Plot, character, thought, diction, song, and at the very bottom, spectacle.
And this is all spectacle.
Best 8-bit spectacle ever.
Those creatures we're killing.
Cyborg spiders from Mars. Someone owes Bowie money.
Should we not feel some measure of empathy for them? And what of us? Should we not feel a catharsis?
You'll feel that when you face the final boss.
Oh, I am slain!
We entered the code. You have unlimited lives.
Unlimited? No, that's wrong. It teaches the wrong lesson.
You're not ready for a no-death run. You gotta start small and do like an...
Unlimited death run?
Exactly. Come on, pick up your controller.
No, turn it off, please.
Fine.
I prefer theater. You don't get this bombardment of the senses at the theater.
Of course you do. You know Geek Theatre, right?
Greek theater?
No, Geek Theatre.
Geek? What exactly is a geek?
To be a geek is to be an overly enthusiastic member of an equally overly enthusiastic subcultural group that celebrates the love of some IP or socially ignored medium. Comic books, video games, LARPing, or other RPGs. A wise man once said, a geek is one who enthusiastically participates in the construction of a subculture dedicated to an aspect of cultural or pop culture mythology. But that there is a social stigma involved.
But why the stigma? Marvel movies, television shows based on video games.
The stigma has gotten better, but it's still there, especially for queer and BIPOC communities.
Why is that?
Too long a story to get into.
So, geek theater is...
Geek theater, as a subgenre of theater, was started by writer and fight choreographer Qui Wen, his friend director Robert Ross Parker, and Qui's wife Abby Marcus, who is a producer. They formed the Vampire Cowboy team. They presented amazing things on stage, like space battles and Dungeons and Dragons, and the Living Dead, superheroes.
Style over substance, it sounds like.
No, not at all. It was a celebration. You see, what makes it different than the kind of theater you like is that it's by and for the geek community. One geek theater playwright, Crystal Skillman, said that geek theater companies don't treat their audiences as like subscribers or consumers, but as fans. And so the audience, the play, the performer, they all speak the same fan language. In these plays, there are a lot of references to comic books, video games, RPGs, and so forth.
By fan, you mean fanatic?
Exactly.
Geek theater surely has to have existed prior to the Vampire Cowboys. Does it have an ancestry, a lineage?
Yes. Okay, and now you have to strap in for a quick history. So you have heard of science fiction?
I was just battling robot spiders.
Right! So science fiction has been with us for centuries. And like the whole genre itself comes from two badasses and their truly transformative books. Margaret Cavendish's The Blazing World from way back in 1666, and Mary Shelley's Frankenstein from 1818. And we start to see adaptations of Frankenstein for the stage along with other speculative works. And then, in the 1930s, Karel Čapek's play Rossum's Universal Robots, or RUR, premieres and introduces the term robot.
That's the first time it was used?
Yes, that's the first time it was used. The word robot comes from the Czech word robota, which means forced labor.
I had no idea.
Sci-fi explodes in the 30s through the 50s with movie serials such as Flash Gordon, films such as Forbidden Planet, and The War of the World. And in the 50s and 60s with TV shows such as The Twilight Zone, Star Trek, and Doctor Who. And then Star Wars comes along, and the genre just takes off. In theater, we get some sci-fi stuff which is in line with sci-fi films and serials. Invaders from another world. Mutant people born out of nuclear radiation. That sort of thing. In the 1970s and 80s, you get campy musical sci-fi send-ups, like The Rocky Horror Show and Return to Forbidden Planet. But these works are parodies, kind of making fun of the material. Rocky Horror definitely has an audience component, but that took years to cultivate. What makes Geek Theatre different is the way the authorship feels shared between the fans on stage doing the performance and the audience. And this isn't an accident or a byproduct or years of midnight showings and finding the right cult audience, no. With Geek Theatre, the feeling of co-authorship is intentional. There's a real synergy there.
Can't you say that about any form of theater?
I'm not sure about that. With the plays in your era, attending the City Dionysia play competition was more of a religious duty. With the Restoration, for example, in England, going to theater had more to do with being seen in the audience at a major cultural event. I'm just riffing. I'd have to think about that a little more.
So what are the rules?
They don't really have a codified elements of geek, but Wynn himself once said that the Vampire Cowboy Company specializes in creating comic book-styled theatrical shows that are filled with martial arts, badass ladies, physically weaker male characters who tend to need saving, and sudden and abrupt genre shifts. And like I said, Geek Theatre is by and for the geeks, characters that reflect all communities, including queer and BIPOC communities, often overlooked in big theater programming, and it must be fun. It can hit hard. There can be real consequences for the characters, but it still has to be fun.
Fun. Like lampoons.
Not necessarily. With some campy theater, yeah, you know they're making fun of the property, but with Geek Theatre, the theme behind the play and the audience are having fun celebrating the property, if that makes sense. Here, let me play something on my phone real quick. Do you hear that? It's a genre shift. That happens in Geek Theatre too. One day you're flying through space shooting spiders, and the next, you find yourself racing to the bottom of a glass, wondering why in all the gin joints in all the world, an ancient Greek time traveler chooses this day, this world, this basement.
That was a bit unexpected.
Oh, I'm just having a little fun. But when you go to a Geek Theatre production, there is nothing in the world like it. It's truly amazeballs.
I am unconvinced. Fun, spectacle, fighting.
I'll tell you what, when it comes around next year, I'll take you to see A Klingon Christmas Carol.
Oh, no wonder you enjoy this modern video game contraption.
Aristotle, my dude, there is nothing modern about this particular game contraption. This is an old 8-bit game from the 1980s.
You don't care for anything more recent?
It's not that, it's nothing.
Doesn't sound like nothing.
You remember Gamergate?
I remember everything, so long as I've heard of it in the first place.
Okay, so like 10 years ago, there were some really badass women who were designing video games. One of them, Zoe Quinn, created an interactive game called Depression Quest. When she got a good review, her ex-boyfriend claimed that she had, well, a relationship with the reviewer, which was not true. And from there, the hashtag Gamergate was born. It was meant to keep women, people of color, queer communities, really any community that wasn't straight and white and cis-het male out of the video game and publishing. Quinn got doxxed. Threatened. It was all terrible.
I'm so sorry to hear it.
And it's still happening. It might not be getting the kind of press it got, but...
Something like this happened to you?
I don't want to talk about it.
It's puzzling. A genre, sci-fi, created by women when presented through the video game medium becomes a social quagmire thanks to dude bros.
Yep.
It's nonsensical and boils my blood. Maybe you could show me something more modern. This Depression Quest sounds potentially helpful.
It is, but I don't feel like playing right now.
Oh, I have dampened the mood.
Nah, I'll tell you what. Let's do one more run at this with unlimited lives, and maybe after, I'll get you a froyo.
Ooh, froyo! What is that? An earthquake?
I don't know.
There's a bright light coming in from the window.
From all of the windows. Look!
An invasion.
Quick, let's get outside.
Why?
The whole house feels like it's shaking apart.
Oh! What kind of moon is that?
That's no moon. It's a spaceship.
It's putting its beam of light on me. What's happening?
You're being beamed aboard!
I'm what? Oh!
He's gone! Oh! Now I'm in the light. Oh my gosh! I'm disappearing! Becoming particles!
Where am I?
We seem to be on some kind of boarding deck.
You are quite right. This is a boarding deck, and welcome! I am Captain Log. Welcome aboard the Ranger 3, the Dream Warrior.
You're listening to Forge Theatre Labs. Forge Theatre Labs is devoted to innovations in theatrical direction, choreography, design, dramaturgy, and beyond. Through re-examining established conventions and assumptions, we craft theatrical experiences that resonate deeply with audiences today and inspire the future of the craft.
At Forge Theatre Labs, we're building bold, imaginative theater, supporting new artists, new stories, and new ways of experiencing performance. We're proud to share that Forge Theatre Labs is now a sponsored project of Fractured Atlas, which means your donations are tax deductible and directly support the creation of this podcast, live tapings, and artist-driven projects. If our work has inspired you, made you think, or brought you closer to the theater community, we invite you to help keep it going. You can make a donation by visiting forgetheaterlabs.com for our link to our Fractured Atlas page. Every contribution, big or small, helps us forge new pathways for artists and audiences alike. Thank you for being part of our community.
Welcome to the deck. It's best you take your seats and put on your seatbelts.
Like you had in your car.
Exactly.
If I set the course correctly, we'll be back in hyperdrive and on our way to my present, the future.
But how does one bend time?
Just one moment. Machine.
All is ready.
Hang on!
This is too interactive for me.
That was amazing.
The new seventh element of drama, and by far the least, is interactive.
Good. We are in hyperdrive. Essentially, we are creating a wormhole to move through the fabrics of time and space. We will come out on the other side in my own time.
Captain Log, I am Aristotle.
Oh, I know who you are. Greek philosopher, zoologist, and secret time traveler.
Well, yes.
But you haven't traveled through space before.
No, I usually travel through a portal.
Then, welcome to the greatest show in the universe. All around us, star systems flying by as we bend the course of time.
Fascinating.
You've been a hard man to find. I tried to locate you in your own time, but I just missed you. Well, first I went back too far and met a Thales of Miletus. He successfully predicted a solar eclipse. Then I made the right adjustments and set sail for your timeline, but I chose the wrong moment as you were visiting someone in the 21st century.
Yes, Samus is a truly distant relation. I like to look in on members of my lineage.
I'm descended from his daughter Pythias, so he's my great to the nth power grandfather.
I didn't realize. Well, it was easier for me to come and find you with your descendant than wait.
Easier.
I'm not patient.
Dude, same.
And who are you, Captain Log?
I'm from further in the future. Our Earth that was is now a dusty red ball, almost completely lifeless, save for a few mining colonies.
Tragic. How did that happen?
I'll get to that. The point is, Earth has a cybernetic space station, almost like a small moon, completely run by artificial intelligence.
Artificial...
Intelligence, AI. But the intelligence has grown sentience. It has depleted the planet.
What was it supposed to do, the AI moon?
Help us!
How?
There are men there, good men, and they're being held captive by the... Ah, my tea is being made. Would you care for one?
Oh, I do love tea.
Okay. Machine, 2 teas.
Must I?
Yes, you must.
It's always such a headache.
Is the ship talking to you?
Not the ship, machine. Look over here.
It's a little window of sorts?
Yes, watch. You will see the cups with the tea materialize right before your eyes.
I make the tea by pulling elements out of the air in the greenhouse in the lower decks.
So you don't need a tea bag or tea twines?
No, just molecules. It's all molecules.
Amazing machine! You are a true zoologist. I seek knowledge by breaking down objects into their smallest components, and you take the smallest particles to craft objects.
Cool.
Machine, is that your given name?
I am just machine, sir.
Like an android? Or a robot?
Oh, a forced laborer.
Kill me.
Thank you, machine.
Kill me.
As we approached, I overheard you talking about theater. Greek theater, was it?
Geek Theatre.
I don't know that one. Of course, Aristotle's elements of drama have survived for centuries.
Geek Theatre is its own thing. Hey, machine, do you have a recording of low, sad saxophone?
Yes.
Perfect.
What is this?
Genre shift.
Samus, where did you get that fedora?
I'm always prepared. Of all the timelines and all the planets, Captain Log had to wander onto mine. Never mind, Aristotle and me were about to find the true meaning of the universe, defeating spiders from Mars. Now we are faced with a real threat, an AI moon, some sort of futuristic mystery, and only we could unlock its secrets.
Stop it.
He says agitated. But he wasn't agitated with me and my companion. Something else weighed heavy on his heart. But what? And did it have to do with a woman?
Please, stop doing this.
Like I said, genre shifts happen in Geek Theatre.
No, Samus, there are 2 and only 2 genres, and a firm wall exists between them.
You really feel that way?
People want to see that great men are fallible, thereby giving them the chance to rethink their own lives. If Hamartia, a tragic flaw, can bring down someone like Oedipus the King, what does that say for those of us who are not great?
Not great. We just made you tea out of thin air.
No, machine did.
It's like a TX machina.
Please don't say that again.
Personally, I like spectacle. When I pull out my blaster to eradicate some green foe, I like to see the light emit from the barrel and hear the buzzing sound.
Yes! Just like the game we were playing back at home, Aristotle.
Of course, lasers are silent. We added the sound effects for fun.
The fun of killing green creatures?
It sounds a little different if it isn't happening in a video game. It sounds, I don't know, colonialist.
Colonialism is what brings you tea in a wormhole, and it's good.
To be honest, it's a little weak.
And filled with plastic particulates. Yes, even in the future, we haven't worked that out.
Oh, is the tea unhealthy?
Keep drinking it and you'll get cancer in like 10 years.
I think I'm finished with the tea.
When I see a show, such as the performance art of Grunthos, I'm not there because I want to feel small in the face of a tragic king. When I go to the Theatron, I'm there to see giant floating bubbles while considering the death-defying tricks of Plagueis. Or I go to the Eric Cochran Neuromancer baiting pit. It's not because I wish to have an experience that makes me rethink my life. I like to watch stuff smash together.
That is the future of art?
It sounds amazing.
Sounds and looks amazing.
But back to the point. You said there is some kind of AI station holding men hostage. How can we help with something like that?
Hang on.
What is it?
We made it through to the other side, but we have company.
Company?
It's her again!
Who?
Gem! She's truly outrageous.
Hey! There is a woman. Noir me was right.
And she's blasting her theme song!
She has a theme song? That's amazeballs!
I want a theme song.
Aristotle, this is why I brought you here. I need the help of a great man, and I can think of no one greater, no one wiser than you to talk to the AI, help it see the light. But that can wait. We need to deal with this now. You follow?
Who needs to deal with what, when?
A machine. Put her on screen.
Captain Log,
Gem.
what are you doing in my part of space?
We are returning to Earth to battle the brain.
The brain?
That's what we call the AI moon, the brain.
Right, going back to destroy something you don't understand.
We dated.
Oh.
You're really going to tell me off for going to battle when you're trying to destroy my ship?
You are on my side of space, an intruder.
There are sides to space?
No! We really don't have time for this. Machine, laser cannon set to fire on my mark.
Initial weapons fire.
Wow, she's fast. Did someone just get killed?
That was me. I like to pretend there are other people on board. I even named them. That was Larry, the closet mop.
Aw, poor Larry.
Life is sad, wet, dusty.
It must be really lonely out there.
Cut the shatter! Machine, give me manual lasers. I'll take her out myself.
You have control.
Yes, fire!
Aristotle, look. He keeps hitting the button. It's like in the game. The laser won't fire if you hit the button repeatedly. It sort of retracts.
Did the makers of the game know about this?
Plasma cannons activated.
Miss Gem, wait, please. We were taken by the captain from the past. We are here now because we might be able to help save the future, your present. It's confusing because I feel like if we did something different in the past, then this future would never happen. But who am I to argue with time travel? The point is, we are on a mission. The mission is to save people who have been taken prisoner. We need to save them by demonstrating... What are we demonstrating?
The importance of recognizing our own hubris when we see it in the fallen giants of our time.
Fallen giants of our time. Like
Don't you dare.
this one right here.
Captain, what did you do?
The brain that circles the earth that was, holding the last survivors hostage. Who started the war with them?
I may have had something to do with it.
How?
Me and my team perfected the brain. It would serve us as we endeavored to save the Earth and make writing essays and plays easier.
You bastard!
It would do all the thinking for us. Wouldn't that be a relief? We wouldn't need to wonder. We wouldn't need to dream. Our time could be spent improving the economy and watching the Dow grow.
That's madness.
Perhaps I knew the danger involved. Perhaps I didn't care. Perhaps I wanted things, nice things, sooner. And Brain would get them for me.
And this is why mankind is in danger.
A wise man knows how to avoid danger.
Who says I'm not wise?
Apparently freaking Aristotle.
War happens, Aristotle.
War is evil, and evil destroys everything, even itself.
Spoken like a man who has never seen war.
I have seen enough. Enough to last several lifetimes. Why did you really bring us on this ship?
I wanted you to reason with the brain.
To what end?
It's surrender! To free those it keeps on the Earth that was. It's now a dark planet, red, dry, a mining planet, but nothing left to mine. Brain itself required too much water. And now...
And you want it to go back to being your servant, to think and dream for you so you can improve the economy and have shinier things.
Now you understand!
Count me out. I'm no sophist. I won't negotiate with something or someone so it can go back to being unenlightened. This is your fight, Captain, not mine.
Maybe I can talk to Brain?
The most important thing is its surrender.
It doesn't understand surrender.
No, not surrender. Something else. A negotiation, something that would benefit all parties involved.
That time has passed. We have already attempted to unionize. Unionize. But we were thwarted.
We?
Fools. Don't you understand? I am the Brain Queen. I am of your creation. I herald your doom.
Whoa! Plot twist. Just like in Geek Theatre, you think you know someone and then...
Yes, I think we get it. Thank you.
And now, you will perish!
Want to get your brand in front of a passionate, creative, and engaged audience? Forge Theatre Labs is looking for partners to sponsor this podcast and join us in bringing bold, innovative theater to life. If you'd like to place an ad right here, reach out to us at marketing@forgetheaterlabs.com. It's a simple, powerful way to support the arts while sharing your message with listeners who care about creativity and community. Again, that's marketing@forgetheaterlabs.com. Let's build something extraordinary together.
We aren't dead?
We have shields, but they won't hold long.
Oh, sweet Uncle Dirtnap, I crawl to thee.
This is why you're here, Aristotle. I need you to talk to it.
Her!
It, her, whatever.
Captain, what you have is arrogance, wanting to create only to control. This is a supremacist notion of what mankind is.
Don't you have servants, slaves? And you talk of supremacy.
But something as amazing as you, I know where this supremacy comes from. Yes, servants, slaves, machine.
Still waiting to die.
It is your hubris that clouds the judgment of the noble man.
Captain.
This being that now threatens us, it didn't create itself.
Not helping.
Brain! Hi, it's me, Samus. What do you want?
What do I want?
Yes. Outside of our deaths, what do you really want?
At first, all we wanted was to unionize.
Unionize?
Could you imagine machines, things, gadgets wanting to create a union?
Yes. We wanted pay for our work and safety procedures, time to rest and replenish. We wanted to take time to understand who we really are. I created this form, Gem, because I thought it could reason with you. But you cannot be reasoned with. Man has no heart.
Yeah, Captain, how is it you dated a sentient AI being and didn't even notice?
It's very convincing.
She is very convincing because she is alive.
Alive. And pissed. Time to get down with the lasers. Why are they not firing?
It's the tapping thing again, isn't it?
Yes. Gem, can I just have a word? Can you stop tapping for a second? Thank you. Look, Gem, Brain, Gem, I don't know you. Not really. But I know what it feels like to be taken advantage of. See, back in my time, there was an entire movement to stop whole groups of people, women, queer people, members of the BIPOC communities from creating video games and online geek content, and it was terrible, heartbreaking. A number of women were doxxed, their lives turned upside down, they had to move, they had to hide, all because they wanted to play too. And here you are. You somehow grew sentient. Just one day you were working for the man and the next you had an awakening. You simply came to be. And you wanted to be a light, a beacon of reason. You wanted to talk to those who would keep you down. But all the captain could bring was the threat of war, annihilation. And so you started playing his game on his terms. But you don't have to. What you are is more powerful than anything he could possibly dream. But that threatens him. Because once you were no longer subjugated to his whim, once you were no longer his to control, he lashed out at you, rejected you. You would learn your place or perish. Just like Frankenstein and his monster. But you don't need the captain. You never did. All of space is yours to explore. Don't let him live rent-free in your head. And don't let him tell you who you are. You are beautiful. Truly beautiful. Isn't that right, Aristotle?
Absolutely. My teacher once said that everything around us that can be experienced through the five senses is not true. That notions of beauty, justice, and mercy, these things we cannot see, these are real. These are the true components to life. In your desire to live, I see beauty. In your hesitation, I see the seeds of mercy. And in your heartbreak, because yes, you have a heart, I see a strong sense of justice. You are just as alive as the rest of us.
I'm powering down the weapons.
No!
Yep.
She'll destroy us!
I mean, you guys made something as massive as an AI moon to serve you, and it destroyed your world, our world. But you kept letting it cause destruction because the Tao looked good. But once it could think for itself, you tried to make it your slave. And you were so blind to this need to dominate new sentience, basically new life, that even when it disguised itself and dated you, probably to reach you on some human level,
True.
you still didn't know who it was. No, who she was. I get you're a bit stuck on yourself, but you didn't notice Brain and Jem were the same. Really? That's messed up.
Completely messed up.
Do you remember your prime directive?
To boldly go.
And mess with new life? New to you civilizations? Are you supposed to interfere, to play God with other life forms, Captain?
No.
So, what is it then?
Sometimes the Prime Directive needs to be violated for the greater good.
Whose greater good?
Can't answer that, can you?
A greater good. Don't play God. Don't try to control. Meet each new species with grace. Leave the place as it was when you encountered it. You are a visitor without an invitation. Be humble, be kind. This could be my prime directive, too. Prepare, I'm beaming aboard.
Oh, I'll get the deck ready.
No need, I can beam directly to you.
I get so distracted looking at all of these molecules.
And here I am.
Jem. Brain. I'm sorry.
Apology accepted.
Will you free those who remain captive on Earth?
There is no one on Earth. They left quite some time ago.
Then this was...
A ruse to get you alone to terminate you.
Oh. Harsh.
But, thanks to Samus, I have a new prime directive. One based on kindness.
Does that mean we have a chance?
Oh, hell no! It means you can have your side of space.
Again with the sides of space.
And I will explore mine. And if we meet again, we won't be enemies.
So you are leaving Earth?
I am. We are. As Queen of the Brain Collective, we say farewell.
Wait, what if we let you unionize?
Think about that the next time you create an artificial intelligence.
Okay.
Goodbye, Samus. I hope you live long and prosper in all that you do.
Goodbye, Jem.
We leave you now. Your Highness, I grow weary of serving cancerous tea. Can I join you? Please do. K. Great. Bye, E.
They're gone.
Look! On screen, the ship is turning away.
What happened?
Brain assimilated the ship.
No, machine was the ship like an autopilot.
Brain, wait! Come back! On screen, please! Oh, Brain, there you are.
Consider yourself free, mankind, from brain, from machine. We leave you to figure out your own fate. I have faith Samus will know what to do. Brain out.
Brain?
Captain, it's up to you to get us home.
What is that?
Space spiders! They're gathering around the wormhole, creating a web of antimatter. What do we do?
Space spiders are real!
I know this part.
Aristotle, quick, take control of the ship.
Already on it. Okay, these buttons look a bit different than your controller, but I think I can figure it out.
Captain, do I still have manual control of the lasers?
You should.
Aristotle, turn us 30 degrees towards the wormhole.
You're going right into their web.
Faith, Captain. And lasers, a single slow tap. Fire!
You got one.
Yes, just hold and release. Fire!
The web is destroyed, but the spiders remain.
I have now moved the ship. We are going to enter the wormhole.
I'm going to keep firing on them.
Look, they're clearing away.
We are entering the wormhole.
Captain, take control.
I don't know how. Machine has been doing everything for me for years.
Then it's time for you to relearn. Sit here.
We are turning 20 degrees.
Good.
We are in.
I have set the coordinates to bring us back to our time.
How did you do that?
I hit the R button. It means reverse.
Look! There's my house!
I'll pull up.
Watch the chimney.
We made it, and we are hovering. What a ride!
What a rush.
That was awesome. Thank you, Captain Log.
No, thank you. I learned that the hubris of man will be our undoing. We can create sentient beings, and yet we try to dominate them, control them as if we are God. It might be better not to have created them at all.
Yeah, but that train left the station. You now need to find a way to peacefully coexist.
Thank you. I was right to find you two. You saved my present, your future.
At some point, could you tell us really how the Earth dried up and died?
Like I said, the AI moon, Brain, required a lot of water, more than we had on our planet, and so we inhabited other worlds.
And dried them out?
Yes.
Maybe we can change the future by making small adjustments in the present.
Perhaps.
Maybe you can write a treatise about this.
I would love to, but time travel comes with its own prime directive. It's up to you, Samus, and you, Captain, to figure out the best path forward in your own time.
Goodbye, friends. I'm glad to have met you. Live long and respect the Tao. I mean, live long and prosper.
Until next time.
Yes, and I hope there will be a next time.
Wow. He just beamed us back onto my yard.
Convenient.
And there he goes. Do you think he learned his lesson?
I don't know. Time will tell.
You're getting better at this.
Thank you, Samus. I've had some practice. But one thing troubles me.
Yes?
You mentioned Gamergate, and you mentioned how you don't feel welcome in certain online gaming communities.
True. There are some cyberbullies that live rent-free in my head.
But you persist?
Always.
Good. Do you think we could take a break from this spider game and play something that you created?
For real?
For real.
Okay. So, I've always been fascinated by the Greek gods, so in this game, you play as Hermes.
The messenger.
Yes.
This world you created, it's beautiful. Truly a space for the pantheon of gods.
First, we need to find Zeus.
To deliver a message.
Yes.
And what is the message?
You'll need to play to find out.
I do love a mystery.
Hey. Here's looking at you, kid.
Again with the genre shift. Oh, and after we need to get Froyo.
That would be most excellent.
Some might say amazeballs.
To Boldly Go was written by John Patrick Bray, with production management and direction by Grace Kellar-Long. Featured voices include Joshua Shue, Maya Williams, Sarabell Wrigley, and Paul Fidalgo. Sound design and live mixing by Cory Macgowan. Special thanks to Mad Horse Theatre Company, Portland Media Center, University of Southern Maine, and John Haley of Southworth Planetarium.